have we played good enough to win? Maybe. At the end of the day, we haven't, and we're definitely frustrated. We know we can play better, and going on the road sometimes that's always a good thing. And we've been playing some good hockey on the road this year, so hopefully we keep going.
Not getting the results you want here, but is there a strong emphasis on the positivity that has taken place over the last little while? Because there's been a lot of positive things that you've done.
Yeah, I agree with that. We did most of the games. We've been playing some good hockey. Sometimes we're Sanderme, and we just gotta keep playing the way we want to, our identity, and if we do that, we're gonna give ourselves a chance to win every game.
What has to happen, Claude, to start cashing in on some of those 5-on-5 opportunities?
I feel like last night we did a good job going to the net more, grinding it a little bit more. And, you're going to have stretches during the season where the puck just won't go in, and you can get frustrated. And, we'll have a stretch where the puck is just going to find itself. We're going to get the bounces, and that's just hockey. It's a weird sport, and, you just got to keep pushing. No one's going to feel bad for us, or we can't feel sorry for ourselves either. We just got to go out there and just keep grinding.
How do you just, Brady Tkachuk is an unbelievable player, but how do you explain this team's record that seems, not to be that good with him in the lineup played?
That has nothing to do with Brady. It's just, like I said, I don't think we're playing that bad of hockey. Can we play better? Yeah, of course. But we're doing a lot of good things right now, and it's going to start clicking. We have some guys playing some good hockey right now. We just need everybody to keep pushing.
With all the injuries that the team has had, how impressed have you been with people stepping up and doing different roles, and just the offensive effort from a lot of these guys when you haven't been able to be full strength pretty much all season?
Yeah, I mean every team goes through that during the season. They got some key players out of the lineup, and it's a great opportunity for people to step up. And we got some guys playing some good hockey, like Ridley Gregg's playing some good hockey right now, and Sandy's playing a lot of minutes. We got everybody pushing and trying to do the right things out there, and if we keep doing that, it's going to start clicking.
C'est important de rester dans votre jeu en ce moment. Il y a moins du buzz à l'extérieur de l'équipe. En tant qu'équipe, c'est important de rester dans le jeu.
Ouais, on n'est pas trop. C'est important qu'on reste proche, puis on se supporte. Puis je pense que on est une équipe qui est vraiment proche. On est correct de communiquer puis être sur la même page.
Le voyage est une bonne occasion justement de rester dans votre bulle et de peut-être resserrer l'esprit de corps.
Oui, mais je pense que même à la maison, je pense qu'on fait une bonne job de faire ça, qu'on est sur la même page, puis qu'on est capable de s'aider sur puis hors la glace. Puis c'est pas quelque chose que je t'inquiète avec. Oui, le Brass, j'ai parlé il fait une semaine, puis je suis pas surpris. Il aime ça compétitionner, il travaille fort, puis il a du talent. So, c'est sûr que je suis pas surpris.
What's your message to the team today as you head out on a 3-game road trip?
We got to stick with it. I think checked in with our team where they're at mentally. First of all, when you lose, you worry about your team from a mental standpoint and how they're feeling. We talk about how our game's at, where our game's at. Talked about how we have to play to have success, and can't look back. Look forward.
How difficult is it just as a coach, like when the team's going through kind of some struggles, to kind of keep kind of the message the same and also kind of keep some positivity?
Yeah, I don't think it's difficult at all. I mean, I think as a coach, the way we like to do things is just be honest with your group. If you're not playing well, be honest about it. And if you are, talk about what you're doing well. And I mean, it doesn't really change when we win or lose. we still try to be honest with our group about our game.
The, like, 5-on-5 scoring's under the microscope right now, because you haven't scored in 3 games.
Yeah.
How, like, the simple answer is you just gotta put the puck across the line, but
Yeah.
how do you do a better job on those opportunities you're having? Because you are having opportunities.
We sure are. You know, I think our staff, our analytical team, our video coaches, everyone does a good job of analyzing our game. And if you look at the last 3 home games, if we created at that clip these 3 games, we'd be in the top 5 in expected goals, right behind Colorado or right around there. So we've created a lot. We just haven't scored. And, you know, I think you look at the game in Montreal, you know, we created a fair amount too and scored. And it's easier said than done to actually put the puck in the net. You can create and not score, but you got to stay positive and you got to stay confident about it. I don't think we need to change much offensively. We just got to keep doing the same things and, you know, keep our confidence and put the puck in the net.
We were talking about the mental aspect of your team. How important at this moment to stay in your bubble as a team, and would you say that this trip might be a good occasion to actually stay in this bubble?
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice story, I guess, that you're going on the road and you get away from whatever you're talking about, the media or social media or whatever. But I think guys are used to that now in this day and age. We don't control the schedule. We just worry about the next day, the next game, and yeah.
Travis, in general, how fast do you tend to flush a loss and just move on to the next game? Because it sounds like, specifically, you know, you're talking about 5-on-5, you're talking about, you know, there's injuries, you're talking about all these other things, and you're trying to move on to the next game. But at the end of the day, a loss is a loss. You just put it in the rear view. How fast do you get to that point?
Personally?
Sure. Yeah.
Probably till the next game. I think as a coach, you're always thinking about your team and thinking about, you know, a combination of your last game and looking forward to the next one. As a group, I think, you know, we really talk about, you know, winning the day mentality. And I think it starts by having good conversation with your team, much like we did today, talking about our last game, talking about our, you know, how we played, and then moving on. If you win a game, you got to move on to play the next one. If you lose a game, you got to move on. There's no sense looking in the rear view mirror, but you got to be honest about your play. And that's not just collectively, that's individually. And, you know, I think there's some room for growth individually from certain players, and we'll work with them as well.
Just from your vantage point, like you had Kachuk and Stützle together, you split them up. Like, what are the advantages of having them on different, you know, lines?
Well, probably matchups from the other team, but it's not just about that. When you're not scoring or you haven't scored in a couple games, you're looking to try something new. I think that, you know, as coaches, that's part of our job, is to try to get a spark, and you hope something clicks. And again, last night, I feel like the way our team plays, we can play with a lot of different combinations and we can have success. You know, if we score another goal or give one less goal up last night, we're having a totally different conversation, and we created more than enough last night, 5-on-5, to score another goal.
Can I just ask for an update just on where Thomas Chabot is at? Is he making the trip, or is that?
There's not a big update. I don't expect him to play on this trip.
Will he make the trip, or is?
I don't believe so.
About the PK run yesterday, the adjustment that you made might be.
Sorry,
PK yesterday, 3-on-3, 3-for-3. The adjustment that you made, the call,
they did a good job last night. You know, I think the PK's done a lot better job than its numbers. If you look at, you know, analytically, their numbers are a lot better than where we sit, and they've been a lot better of late.